happened has happened, and it's there. You can't come and be through social media. But that's one terrorist organization, social media. Social media is a terrorist organization. What they put somebody in his comfort room and formulate stories, and you will see whether it's true. So, social media is a terrorist organization that we must deal with. Security agencies must deal with this terrorist organization called social media. So we're not happy with what's been happening either on the plateau or other places.
Guys, Sultan of Sokoto has spoken, and from what this man said, is actually insinuating that social media is a terrorist that is affecting and is actually causing insecurity in the country. Is that not funny, my people? You see, I don't understand how our people reason, especially the so-called leaders among us. Now, you are saying something like, oh, you're not happy with what is going on. Now, let me put it up to you. I feel what is actually happening that he is not happy about is the way social media is actually showing to the whole world what is happening in our country. That is what he has a problem with, not with what is happening in those communities, not with the level of insecurity in those communities, not with the way the Fulani X-Men are going to those communities and are buying people. That is not actually what they are angry about. What they are angry about is the way the social media platform keep exposing it, keep making it, telling the whole world about what is happening in Nigeria. That is what they have issues with. You see, I begin to think of it that thank God for social media in this our era. Thank God for the power of social media. Do you know how many of these things that will have been swept under the carpet? Do you know how many of these things we will not even get to even know about? It is true, we might be hearing it, but now social media has also made us to be seeing those things. Hey, we can see with our eyes what are going on even in places that are not so close to us. If not for the power of social media, my people. Now let me tell you one funny thing. There was one case of Fulani X-Men buying people in the state that I am, in the community in the state I am. Do you know that despite the fact that I'm in this state, I did not hear about it. When I will hear about it, it was on social media that I got to know about this information. Now imagine if there was no social media. A lot of us will not even know about it. A lot of us will not be aware about it. Now, despite the fact that social media is making us aware about all of these things, what are these people doing about it? Despite the fact that we could see all of these things happening in different locations, we could sense it, we could see it with our eyes, we could hear it, people are coming out to talk. What did our president say? Did you hear what our president said about what happened in Plateau State? Did you hear what he said? Now, you could imagine if there is nothing like social media in this era. Hey, you could imagine. Now, the whole world is saying how things are happening in this country and nothing is being done about it. That is what is actually paining them, because social media is exposing it, it's showing it to the whole world, and it's showing that we have a weak government in this country. Because how on earth could people have been crying, coming out, talking about this insecurity, and nothing is being done about it? And all you can come up with and say as a Sultan of Sokoto is that social media is a terrorist. Oh, so it's social media that is going around the villages buying people. So it is social media going around the villages buying people, or are the things social media coming out to tell us about this information, are they wrong? Are they not happening? Are they not happening? So which one is the social media is a terrorist? I don't understand. I don't get it. So that is the only thing this man can come up with. That is a solution. Oh, eradicating social media is a solution to all of this. Or you just want to cover your tracks. You just want to sweep those information under the carpet. You don't want people to know about things going on in those villages again. You don't want people to keep hearing the cries of those people who have lost their family. And that is what people are trying to do. Oh, you want to eradicate social media because you people want to be having your way. You don't want your flaws to be obvious to the people. You don't want your flaws to be open to the world. That is what is really going on here. So you are coming out to actually condemn social media as a terrorist. Yeah. Social media is not the problem. Social media is not the problem we are having that is causing insecurity in the land. Most of what social media actually addresses or come to talk about when it comes about this insecurity, they are not lies. In fact, 95% of those information we see on social media concerning this insecurity are very, very true. And this is what you can come up with. So is it a solution that will bring an end to the insecurity? Is it a solution that will bring an end to all this spying up and down? Is it a solution that will bring an end to all this destroying of their properties? Hey, we have a long way to go in this country, my people. We have a long way. The orientation of our leaders need to be changed. Their orientations need to be changed, because if we still live in an era where someone who is a sultan of Sokoto is still thinking in this light, then we have not even started. Because it shows that we really have a long way to go. It shows that it's our leaders that are actually the problem of this country. It shows that our leaders are not still getting the point. And if they still remain like this, my people, nothing is going to be the solution of this country. They have to get it right. They have to understand their orientation needs to change. Because you're not affected, your children are not affected. That's the reason why you could come out and say all of these things. Social media is now the problem. You want to eradicate social media so you can have your way, so that things like this can continue to go on within the country and nobody will know about it. Or let me say, few people will know about it. Information, they say, is power. Like, seriously, do you know the kind of information we get from social media? I am not in Benue State. I'm not in Plateau State. But because of social media, I could know, I am knowing what is actually happening in those states. It is through social media that we can be aware of some of the issues that is going on around the country. Sometimes it is through social media that it can even voice our opinion and our thoughts to the government. Because in recent time now, people who are protesting, they actually they bring in the police officers to spray tear gas on them. So the only way we can actually even talk and still make our voice loud is to social media. Now they want to bring down the social media so that they can always have their way. It's not going to work. It is better for them to wake up to their reality and start solving this problem now, because it is not going to be very funny at all. Guys, what did you feel about this thing that the Sultan of Sokoto have said? Do you agree with him? Drop your comments in the comment section, guys. Let me know what you guys are feeling about this whole thing. I will see you guys in my next video.